Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for the third and final video for the week. We are going to talk about the most coveted item at Norwex. That's your secret word, coveted item. And what is that? That is our mop system. That's why I have a bow on it. And the reason why I have a bow is for three reasons. When you purchase this mop system outright, it is worth every single penny. You can also host and possibly get it for free with your shopping spree money. Depending on how much shopping spree money you get. And then the third way is it comes free in our starter kit, which I'm going to go over those things in a little bit. But first I'm going to tell you why our mop system is so great. First of all, it's lightweight. You can carry this around. It swivels all over the place. It's super durable. I've had this mop system, not the pads, but the actual pole and the head since 2017 when I joined Norwex. I've had to replace the heads twice in the last 8 years, so they do last, right? And the heads are really the pads are very affordable. So when they have thought of the design to this mop, they thought of everything. The rubber ball on the top is going to take off those scuff marks. This little disc here will hang up over your door, on your door casing like that. And that's just because if you are mopping your floor and you want to, like somebody comes to your door, you don't want to leave your wet mop pad sitting on your floor, right? So you can hang it up and then it's not going to be sitting wet on your floor. This mop does extend and it does lower. So if you're really tall, it's going to fit you. If you want your kids to mop for you, it's going to fit them. It does, like I said, swivel all over the place for when you're mopping and sweeping. And then you can also lock it into place when you want to clean your walls and windows. It comes with a dry pad for sweeping and a wet pad for mopping. And when you're sweeping, you want to use it in a figure 8 motion, okay? It works just like our dust mitt, like static cleaning. It's going to pick everything up off of your surface, like the dog hair, the cat fur, people hair, all those things. What it's not going to pick up are things like Cheerios, goldfish, those like big things, but you're just going to keep that in the front in a pile, and then when you're finished you can use a dust buster or a EnviroCloth to pick it up, and then you're just going to throw that in the wastebasket. When you're finished, to clean this, I suggest getting the rubber brush. This is going to let you scrape everything off into the trash can, and then this rubber brush is also good for furniture, steps, rugs, all the things to get pet hair and things like that. And then when you're finished sweeping, you're going to mop. You're going to unattach the pad. It is a Velcro pad, and then you have your wet pad. What I do is I run this underwater, wring it out, and then attach. I do that after every single room. What you can do also, we do have a mop spray attachment. You can purchase that where you can spray and mop as you go, whichever you prefer. And that's it. I just mop with water. I don't have a bucket to carry around. I just, like I said, I rinse this out after every room, and that's it. Super quick, super easy. It doesn't streak, which I love, and it is super quick to dry. When I'm mopping, somebody always has to go to the bathroom, but they only have to wait like 2 minutes because it dries super, super fast. So that is the most coveted item we have at Norwex. Now, how can you get that mop system for free? Well, you can open a consultant account. It comes free in our standard consultant account. And this month, they have sweetened our kit options. And we have 3 options. We have our standard that comes with the mop kit. We have the Safe Haven 5, which comes with the products that I showed at the beginning of this party. And then we have our sample kit. The first 2, the standard kit does have a sales quota you have to meet. The other 2 do not have a sales quota you have to meet for your first 6 months. You really do start making money right away, 35% of whatever you sell. And then we have a really sweet deal this month. If you decide to open an account with our standard package or with our Safe Haven package, you're going to get skincare for free. And I'm not talking just a little bit of skincare. I'm talking full-size bottles. You get the full-size moisturizer, full-size detox, full-size eye cream, and a full-size serum. Plus, you're going to get the facial cleanser. You get all of that free with whatever, with one of the 2 starter kit options. And then the other option, if you're not wanting to do that, you can always host a party. That's going to help your friend out to get some more hostess rewards. And you get shopping spree money for every dollar that you sell. Sell $100, you get $10. You get 10%. And then once you get to a certain level, it goes up even more. And when you get to $250 with a booking, you're going to get free shipping on your order. Plus, you're going to get a half price item. When you get to $500 in sales this month, you're going to get a half moon bag in this pretty print. This is the print. I don't have the half moon bag. And then you're also going to get some of our vitamin C serum. Our serum is wonderful. It comes in individual pods and it's going to brighten your skin. So that's the $500 level. When you get to that $1,000 level, you're getting the regular size carry case, and you're going to get the Bakuchiol oil, which is retinol's, nature's replacement to retinol. And they also come in little pods that's going to help reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. And then last but not least, if you are a brand new host, you're going to get a welcome gift, and you get a set of these biocellulose facial masks. So lots of goodies when you host a party. You'll be helping your friend. I hope you had so much fun this week. The party will be open for a few more days. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.